Elina and the Key to Dreams. Once upon a time, a little girl named Elina lived with her parents in the countryside. They didn't have much, but did their best to survive. Her father was a farmer, and her mother was a seamstress. Elina was a truly special girl. She had fascinating dreams that made her sleepless. Time passed and her mother fell ill. Her father did everything he could to save her, but life had other plans. Unfortunately, her mother died, and from that day on, Elina, who was always cheerful, became unhappy. Her father married a woman who became her stepmother. She had 2 children, Anne and Annie. They moved together to live in her stepmother's house to save money. Every day that her father left for work, her stepmother made Elina do all the chores alone while her daughters sat around. Elina, happy that her father was finally happy, kept all this suffering in her heart. All Elina wanted was to go far away with her father and never go back. One fine morning, her father had already left for work, and her stepmother called her. "Elina." "Yes, mother-in-law," Elina replied in a soft voice. The stepmother. "Have you finished washing the dishes?" "Yes, mother-in-law, and Annie's dress. It has to be clean for tonight." "Elina, I've also finished with the dress." "Fine, you're going out to buy vegetables." "Understood." "Elina, but But I can't go to the market. I might get lost." "Mother..." The stepmother grabbed her arm. "I don't care. Do you want me to send an oar, Annie, maybe?" Elina stiffened slightly. "No, I'm not at all. I'll go to the market." Her mother-in-law let go. Elina grabbed her shoes and a basket and headed for the market. She didn't like the idea of going so far, but on the other hand, she thought she'd take the opportunity to escape. Elina was walking in the forest when she heard a faint voice whistling to her. "Hey, little girl." Elina, who heard the voice and looked around, seeing no one, began to tremble slightly. A pretty golden fairy appeared before her. "Hello, my name is the Wishing Fairy. And what's your name?" Elina remained silent, her mouth hanging open, not believing what she was seeing. "Are you a fairy?" "Is this a dream?" The fairy replied. "This isn't a dream, my dear. We really existed." Elina still, she couldn't believe it. "Mother told me that fairies don't exist." "The fairy, of course we exist, but we don't show ourselves to everyone. Only to nice little girls like you." Elina, joyful. "Really?" The smiling fairy replied. "It's true, my princess. You can make just one wish, and everything you desire will be granted." Elina, her eyes wide, couldn't believe what she had just heard. "Is it true?" "Indeed, my dear." Without hesitation, Elina made a wish. "I wish my mother were still alive, so we could be happy again." "That's not how it is, my princess. Fairies can't resurrect the dead." Elina was sad. "You told me my wish would be granted." The fairy, "I can't grant that wish, but I can do something else for you." "What can you do for me, dear fairy?" The fairy gave her a golden key and said, "Hold this key. You should continue straight ahead. No detours." Elina jumped for joy as she took the key. Will I ever see my mother again?" She didn't hear a reply. The fairy had disappeared. "Little fairy, where are you?" Elina continued on her way, following the fairy's instruction. But she found nothing, and disappointed, she returned home. When she arrived, her stepmother snatched the basket from her hands and was shocked not to find the vegetables she wanted. The furious stepmother grabbed her arm, shaking her and abusing her. "Where are my vegetables?" Elina, tiny in front of her, could do nothing. "I'm sorry, stepmother, I forgot the vegetables." The mother-in-law's anger grew. "Are you sorry? Are you making fun of me? What am I going to give the girls?" Minutes passed. Elina suffered in silence, without protest. But as the truth always comes out, One day, Elina's father overheard a conversation between his wife and daughter, in which they were mocking Elina and discussing all the mistreatment they had inflicted on her. Heartbroken, he finally understood all the suffering his daughter had endured in silence. Furious and filled with remorse, he decided to break up with his wife immediately and expelled the mother-in-law and her daughter from the home. Fortunately, Elina's protective fairy gave him a chest filled with gold as a reward for his kindness, patience, and courage. Elina joined her father and was welcomed with open arms. Together, they rebuilt their lives on the foundations of love, respect, and truth. Elina lived happily, surrounded by those who sincerely loved her. Kindness, patience, and truth always triumph over lies, malice, and jealousy. Always do good, even in silence, for one day the light will come to reward you.